Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, every day seems a little longer. Every way, love's a little stronger. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? There you go, and baby, here am I. Will you left me here so I could sit and cry? Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Love you like I do.
Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Cars and Us. Today we're up at Hartford, Connecticut, up at the Hartford Expo Center, and we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Maratta Auto Show. Famous Frank Maratta, who owned Connecticut Dragway, and started this auto show, this car show, and bike show and truck show back in 1959. It was held at the Hartford Civic Center at the time. And then as the Hartford Expo Center was built, they moved it on up to here, which is a nicer location, much newer, and it accommodates a lot more cars. This is going to be a real special show because it is the 50th anniversary. We'll get a hold of Frank Maratta Jr. later on and get a few words with him. But in the meantime, we're going to go out, take a look at some of these beautiful cars, and talk to some of these great people around here. So stick with us for the next 30 minutes. For the spectators that come in through the main doors, the first car they see is a beautiful display car. It's you can't miss it. It's a 1934 Ford three-window coupe, and it's got a blown Hemi in it, and it's just all done up. I mean, the car is fantastic. I hope the camera can do it justice, but Archie DeFlorio is the owner, and we got him with us now, so we're going to learn a lot about the car, and welcome Archie to Cars and Us.
Nice to meet you.
All right, a pleasure, and come on over here.
Okay.
And like I said, my little intro, this has really got a little bit of everything. I mean, you don't know if it's a street rod, a race car, or what it is.
We've taken this car to an extreme. It's a 34 Ford three-window coupe, but the creator, the fabricator, Kevin Kerr, has taken this car from one end to the other and made it extreme. Right. It's got like you said, a 1958 392 Hemi in it, and it's blown, injected, intercooler. But we've done an entire frame of 500 pounds of polished stainless steel tubing, all welded perfectly together. The trunk lid is a metal louvered trunk lid. The fuel cell, of course, everything polished stainless steel. Mm-hmm. And then we had Tony Bordoni of Bodyworks Unlimited in East Longmeadow do the paint, as you can see, is as black gets with PPG black paint.
I was just going to ask you, it's PPG color.
It's a PPG blue black, but they painted it, sanded it, sanded over and over until it got the way it is. And then to top it off, the airbrush specialist in the United States, Richard Markham, I met him not too long ago at one of the shows, and I saw the work that he did. He has one of his cars here too today, and we wanted something special for the car to set this apart, and we came up with a theme of the Devil's Ride. So now the car is called the Hemi 1000 because it is over 1,000 horsepower as it sits. It's called the Hemi 1000, the Devil's Ride, and he's portrayed the devil as devilish as you could be on the car.
It is ominous looking. Very much so.
It's a sinister car. We met, last year I met John Fiore of The Sopranos at one of the shows, and he is going to be doing a cult film, and he saw this sinister black Hemi 1000 car. He says, I want that car for my film. I said, sure, you can have it on the film. When the film,
as long as he pays you.
Well, he doesn't even have to pay. He doesn't have to.
You want the exposure.
Yeah, it's just the thrill of having it in the movie and seeing your car in the movies.
Right.
As soon as that movie gets funding, he's going to have this car. Now, when he sees it, he'll be so excited about it because Richard has made this car, took it to another level with his airbrush technique.
Right. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Salem, New Hampshire.
Wow. How long did it take you to get down here?
It took a while, 3 hours. Not that bad. It's not bad a ride. Not bad a ride. Good weather. And fortunately, it's not a snow weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend here, so it should draw a lot of people into this show.
Oh, for sure. The weather's great, and Frank always puts on a good show, so it's I anticipate a tremendous crowd.
Yeah, this is our third year here. We've come here with other cars.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we had this car here last year. It did very well, but...
I must have missed it because I was here, and I thought I covered them all.
It didn't look like that when it was here last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've taken it to an extreme now.
Tell me, Archie, what kind of rear end are you running at in transmission?
It's a TH transmission with a Ford 9-inch rear end, but it's...
what kind of gears?
Gears, it's a 350 gears. It's actually an automatic, 3-speed automatic.
Right. Do you take this out on the street at all, or is it strictly show?
I haven't driven the car yet. I haven't driven it yet. No.
Well, how long has it been since it's finished?
It got completely finished yesterday morning.
Oh, okay.
All right, we took it to the show. It was a 1 month since the World of Wheels. We brought it in every day, day and night. They worked on it, and it was done complete Thursday morning. We brought it here from East Longmeadow and got it into
the viewers are getting a fresh glimpse. I mean, the first showing.
This is the first time this car, as it sits, has been seen right here.
That's terrific. It's a great car, and I'm sure that you're going to be inundated. I'm glad we got a chance to catch you early in the day because I'm sure you're going to be inundated with people coming around taking pictures and of course, asking you all the detailed questions.
Yeah, they do.
But that's the fun of being at the show.
It feels good to see people all around it. There had to be, at one time, 50 people around it taking pictures.
Yeah.
And a couple of hot rod magazines and airbrush magazines are coming in this weekend to take pictures for their...
I would expect so, sure.
I appreciate it, yeah.
Archie, been a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
And enjoy the show, and we'll see you from time to time during the rest of the day.
Over the weekend. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello, hello again. Shaboom, and open we'll meet again. Boom, ding dong, ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang. Oh, 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 bip, a bip, a dip. Oh, life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, maybe we'd be so fine.
Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hope we'll meet again. Boom, boom. Oh, life could be a dream. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
One of the unique cars here that's fairly new, but it's a real wild custom, a radical custom. And I spoke a little bit off camera to John Nagel, who owns the car, and there's so many things. I said, you know what, we have to get on camera and we have to talk about it. So we're going to welcome John to Cars and Us.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, and
Same here.
certainly see this car. It caught my eye, even though it's relatively new. It's 2000 Viper.
No, 2000.
Prowler.
Plymouth Prowler.
Plymouth Prowler. Hey, you know, I get them mixed up sometime. But as we talked off camera, there's a lot of history, or a lot of stories behind this. This is done by Barris and Foose.
No. The
Well, the concept.
The concept sat down with George Barris 7 years ago. Give me some of his input in the direction I wanted to go in, and then from there, started off with 78 drawings, and we narrowed it down to 8. And I told my artist Scott from Thin Air Graphics to come up with a rendition, take certain things from each drawing, and went from there.
Now, how did Foose get involved?
Foose didn't really. Foose got it just at the last show we were at, because Chip's one of the original designers of this car, and showed him the drawings to get some autographs, and he liked the car, and to come over and talk about it, but talk further.
What show is this, John?
World of Wheels in Boston.
Oh, in Boston. Okay. Is that where you're from?
From Rhode Island.
Are you?
Yep, Harris, Rhode Island.
How long does it take you to get down here?
Took me to get to Hartford here about an hour and 48 minutes.
You're close by.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're about the same distance as I am. I come from New York, and it's about an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the car. Tell me about the paint job.
The paint job, pretty much, is it's House of Colors paint. It's got 16 coats of clear with probably about 6 to 8 coats of clear left to it. It's a multi-stage, everything from the base. The car was stripped completely, obviously, then the base.
Right.
And then doing the sub-base on it, then the base coat, and then the graphics and clear and graphics and clear and so forth to get the rendition of the final layout that we have now.
It's a real nice color combination.
Thank you.
Does House of Colors have a particular name for that color?
The base, the black is their black, tangerine orange.
Okay,
You got
yes.
marigold yellow,
Yes.
violet, purple, pearl, and then of course you got some candies in the flames.
Right. The driveline. What motor? And has there anything been done to the motor?
What hasn't been done? Pretty much, give you a quick idea of the car. Everything from a custom grille, suspension, tires, rims. The engine was 3.5, bought out to a 4.0 by Krebs Engineering, completely done race-wise. Transmission is Phoenix transmission. It's a race transmission. Rear end, posi, the gears, the headers. It's true dual exhaust from Flowmaster.
Automatic transmission?
Automatic with trick shift.
Now, let me ask you something. Why would you put so much money into a high-performance motor when actually, obviously, I don't think you're going to race this car?
Actually, to be honest with you, very fortunate, Dennis, to have the sponsors I have involved. And again, they're all on my website, wildthingpromotions.com. And so I'm very fortunate to have a lot of people involved. And I had envisioned just, again, to combine old school meets new school to complement the older guys that have been around for a long time in the customizing to the young kids. And I think I got it.
Now, tell me a little bit about this Wild Thing Promotions.
Yeah, wildthingpromotions.com. It's a site that I developed to everyone that's been involved in the car or the truck or the trailer that's involved in this to market and networking with everyone to promote. And
how long have you had this car?
7 years.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Gee, funny, I haven't
new.
seen it around.
Well, when I bought it back in 2000, I got it from Hartford, Connecticut, and being on a joyous bike ride. And from that point, I did some work to it. I showed in 2001 in Boston, and I had these ideas, this vision where I wanted to go with it, and I went away for 7 years.
So now you're back out on the tour.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm sure that you're going to get a lot of visitors around this because it is very unique.
Thank you.
Definitely caught my eye, and the color and just all the workmanship.
Thank you very
that's
much.
done on it. And who did most of the work? I mean, did you have a big hand in it?
I'm the guy that just designed, and when I come up with certain ideas, like supercharger.
You're more the creative
Yeah.
end of it.
Right. So like the supercharger that's even in the car, most guys said that couldn't be done. And we were able to come up with to do it
You actually
and close the hood.
figured out how to make it fit.
I'm the guy that believed it could be done, and then you get the engineers, the guys that can do it. You know, those are guys that are the true miracle workers that got it done. You know, and everyone that's
And then it's the craftsmen that actually make it come to fruition.
exactly everyone that's been involved in this has had their hand in one shape or form. Some things on the car you don't even see.
Oh, that's true. There's so many things that
yeah.
are done by craftsmen that you can never see.
Right, and so far, so the grace of God, I've been very fortunate to get it to this point where hopefully everybody can enjoy.
Well, I'm enjoying it, John. I enjoyed the conversation with you.
I appreciate your time.
Pleasure, and good luck with the rest of your tour.
Thank you, sir.
I got a classic AFXer, one of the old real Plymouths, real car, and I got Gary Gerard. He's going to tell us all about it. One of the many race cars that we're going to see up here at Maratta's 50th anniversary car show. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank
All right,
you.
and like I said, this is a real nostalgia piece of business.
It is. You know, I grew up in the early 60s. These cars, when they made their debut, they really impressed me. I always wanted to recreate one because I don't know if you know the original cars, there were only 12 made by the factory, AFX cars.
All I remember was the big name guys with those cars.
Right. Yeah.
But
guys,
I didn't know the amount of production.
Yeah, they made 12 of them for the AFX class in '65, and then they were outlawed by NHRA.
Because of the wheelbase.
Correct. I think the Ford people probably didn't like the advantage that it gave them.
Well, that's true. There were a lot of power, and they blew away the Chevrolets and the Fords.
Exactly, and with the they primarily did it for traction, of course, and with the torque-like transmissions, they dominated the classes. But guys like Billy Flynn with the Yankee Peddler and Dave Strickler, who was one of my heroes, particularly as he moved up from Chevrolet into Mopar. So it's an exciting time. I remember they are the first funny cars. They are dubbed the first funny cars when they were made. So
my good friend is Bud Fauble.
Oh, really? Oh, he's a good guy. In fact, he won a couple of major events with his altered wheelbase car.
Sure he did.
I think he might have done the first Superstock reunion, won that down in '65.
Yes, he did. Also, another friend of mine is Jack Worst, Mr. 5 and 50.
Oh, yeah. He's still running today. Great car.
Well, he's not running the car, but
the car. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the fellow's name. He modernized it.
Yes.
He put today's technology in it, and the car's really running.
It really runs strong.
It's a beautiful car, magnificent.
I would agree. Yeah.
And Jack, we did an interview out in Pennsylvania, and Jack said, this car was never like this when I had it.
Well, no. I mean, back in the day, they were pretty crude. But, I got into it as a kind of a tribute, as I said, to those cars of the day. And what we're doing is going around to different tracks and trying to recreate that magic of the mid-'60s match bash kind of racing for the fans.
Right.
So we do it mostly for the fans. We do the old burnouts through the rosin, back up into it, dry hops, and they love it.
What tracks you going to, Gary?
Primarily Lebanon Valley is probably our home track. Okay. We've run it at Atco, New Jersey. We'll probably run it in English.
Yeah, sure. Rick DeMarco puts a great match race on with the Plymouths.
Yep.
Rick owned a whole bunch of them. He owned Bob Harris Flying Carpet. He owned the Virginian.
He did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize he owned all those cars.
Oh, he owned all of them.
Yep. No, it's so exciting. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from the fans in the stands, both from ones who remember it from the day and from the new people who never saw it.
The old guys.
Yeah, of which unfortunately I'm one at the moment.
You're young, you're a kid.
Yeah, but there's a lot of young kids that have never seen it. They only read about it. So when we get a chance to go out there and show them how it really was in the magic days of match racing, they love it.
In real cars, real drag racing, and
heads-up drag racing.
And when NHRA and drag racing was in its heyday.
Exactly, and I agree with you. Those years from like '63 through '67 or '68 were magic. There was no cookie-cutter cars. Everybody came out with something different. It was very exciting time.
So the viewers know what they're looking at. Let's tell them what's in the motor, and well, obviously you got a torque flight in there.
Sure. It's it's '65 Plymouth Belvedere. The rear wheels have been moved up 15 inches. The front wheels have been moved up 10 inches, consistent with the way the factory did it. It's a 426 Hemi, not a new one. It's actually a vintage motor from the day. Yep, cross ram manifold on it. It's Dean Nicopolis actually built this motor. He was one of the Ram Chargers teams, and he's a longtime drag racer. So I had the opportunity to find this motor, and I bought the motor before I bought the car, and built the car.
Good way to start.
Yeah, you had to start somewhere. Sure. So we put it on an engine stand, and when the car came available, it was an old drag race car out of the Midwest. We bought it and did the modifications. My partner on the car is Bill Atwood down at Auto Service in Old Saybrook, where we're doing another recreation now. We have a 67 Coronet that we're modifying. We've done a number of other Hemi cars, so we're kind of Mopar oriented.
I can tell. Gary, what kind of times in miles per hour?
This car runs about 11 flat at right around 120 miles an hour, and it's actually a triple threat car. You see it at the show. I race it, but I also drive it on the street. It's registered.
Is it?
So I take it to cruise nights.
Oh, that's nice.
So as a result, it runs on pump gas. Right. It's a 10.5-to-1 motor instead of a big horsepower motor.
Do you run any of the like the VP fuel or anything like that?
No, we just pump gas.
Just pump.
I just pull up to the mobile
Sunoco?
station. Whatever's available.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it runs fine, you know. But again, primarily we're match racing, you know. So the real purpose of it is to put smiles on the faces of the fans in the seats, you know, and ourselves, of course.
Well, I'm sure you do that. I'll have to look for you. Maybe I'll get a chance to take a trip up to Lebanon Valley. It's not too far from me, you know.
We'd love to have you. We're usually there for Musclepalooza.
Hemmings Musclepalooza, right?
We're going to do some match racing. You can have anybody that's interested in seeing these cars run. You can go on our website, which is www.afxer.com, afxer.com.
Right,
we have a
to
calendar.
Put that up on the screen.
Yeah. So it's a great time. Come out, and if you come out to see us, stop by the pits. We'd love to have you. We'll tell you all about the cars. You can sit in it. You can.
You know what I would like to do?
Sure.
I would like to sit in it and take my camera.
Absolutely.
And have you make a pass with it, and I can take a ride down the track with the camera.
No problem. Be glad to do that. They'll let you do that.
Yeah, I know they're pretty good up there.
Yep, and Howard, who owns it, good friend of ours, and I'd love to have you do that. You let me know when.
Yeah. Well, when the season starts, we'll stay in touch, and when the season starts, you let me know when you're going.
Perfect.
And we'll make arrangements.
That's great.
You know, terrific. Gary,
I love it. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Terrific. Good luck, and we'll be looking forward to taking a trip.
Thanks.
Really, you know?
Me too.
Right now, alongside of me is Jim Baisley, and alongside of him is the original Jungle Jim Monza funny car. And it is the original car, and Jim has done the complete restoration on it. So it's a real treat to see it up here. This goes out to Jungle Pam. Jim, welcome to the Cars and Us.
Nice to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to see this car here, and to meet you. I've heard about you, to be honest. I know you're up here in Connecticut somewhere, but I know that you found the car somewhere and did the complete restoration on it, which is a real tribute.
Yep. Yeah, we did. Found the car, and actually it was in pieces when I got it.
Right.
Yeah, the body was here in Connecticut, and the chassis was down in Georgia.
How long ago, Jim?
Goes back to 03 or 04, I believe. I got all the paperwork at home, but...
did you know what you were buying?
Yeah, I did. I knew what I was looking for. So.
Okay. So everything is basically able to be authenticated.
Everything is 100% documented.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, because I imagine people ask you questions, that can't be the car.
I hear it all the time, but people that are in the know, like the chassis builder and people that were in the circle know what it is.
Right.
So.
How long did it take you to put it together?
I'm still working on it, so it's been going on for almost 6 years now. Okay. So I found the body a year ahead of the chassis, so.
So you're building around it?
Kind of, yeah. Doing it as little as we can, you know, when the wallet lets me.
But it is running, and you make passes with it.
No, we don't. Not yet.
No, not yet.
Still plugging along on it. So.
Okay, but you intend to do that?
The goal is to cackle the car on nitro. And,
I see.
When the finances get there, we'll do it.
Well, that's like, listen, you know, you're not alone.
That's right.
You know, you're in good company. You know?
Yeah, that's it. There's a bigger picture out there right now.
Let's tell the viewers that don't know, and some of them that are not familiar with what this car was, let's describe it to them.
Sure. It's a 1975 Chevy Monza fiberglass body. made by Carrier Escott Bodies out of California. The chassis was built here in New England. Rolly Lindblad up in Northbridge, Massachusetts built it. It actually had a 1974 red Jungle Jim Vega body on it when it was first built. Jungle took that body off, apparently at the end of the year, and put this body on it to campaign to 75.
Before I lose my train of thought, I have to tell you, just a little sidebar. I have film footage of it running at Connecticut Dragway.
Good, let me see it. But the body was put on this chassis, and the fuel tank was relocated over in front of the axle like it is right now. And he ran it maybe for 1 or 2 races or so that we can really figure out, and then it was sold to Bruce Larson, who campaigned it probably the longest as the USA 120 car.
Right.
So, and from there it went to Chuck Etchells.
What's the motor, the horsepower? You know, do you feel little details on
what it is? It's a KB aluminum block 426 stage 6 aluminum KB heads, all KB valve covers. Get the early Crowler injector on it, 8-port. 871 Bowers magnesium supercharger.
What does it weigh in? What does it weigh in at? Do you know?
I haven't weighed her yet.
Not yet.
She's fat. Did a lot of body work on it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was buckled up pretty good when I found it. So I got like 350 hours just in the body work. That's not including any paint time or anything.
Now, have you been in touch with Pam at all?
I have. She's seen the car, I think, once or twice, and
okay, yeah.
it seems like she enjoyed it.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She is.
She's a real terrific woman.
Yeah.
Real terrific lady. You know?
Yeah, I've admired her for a long time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of young men did.
So, what's your plans for it in the future?
Cackle it on nitro.
And that's it.
We just want to
take
cackle
it to shows and make little tours with it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. If anybody wants to see it, we're available.
Will you be taking it out to the Muscle Car Madness show next July, Darwin Dolls, out in York, Pennsylvania?
I haven't been invited, but I thought that was an invitation.
Yes, it is. Yeah. But I mean, you know, maybe he doesn't know that you have the car.
Very possible.
You know,
Very possible.
I would suggest, Jim, you go on a website and you know, let him know that you have the car, and you know, see if he's interested in bringing it out, because he's starting the show now for next July.
Right. Yeah.
You know? So, and I'm sure, because this is what that show is all about.
Right.
Real cars.
I've heard of it, but I've never been out there to see it.
Even if you go without the car, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really it's the who's who of drag racing.
Right. We went out to Geezer's at the Grove 2 years ago with it, and we've been to Englishtown, the Funny Car Reunion with it. Excuse me. I brought it every year since I've put it together, different stages. And
now, tell me, where in Connecticut are you?
We're up in the northeast corner, Danielson, Connecticut.
I'm not familiar with that. Where?
It's not very big. It's kind of tiny.
I mean, was it near anything that I might know?
We're 35 minutes from Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
And maybe 15 minutes from the Mass line.
Right,
so
I see.
Right up the corner. Thompson Speedway would be up there. That's probably the biggest thing we have up there. But about it. Not much to say about that.
Well, you know what? It's really, really neat. It's really a part of history, and it's certainly for the viewers that want to get back into nostalgia. This is what it's about, you know. And I'm glad somebody like yourself found the car and took that much interest and restored it to what it was intended to be. You know?
It was fun. It really was. There's some setbacks along the way, but
there always is.
There always is, and it's okay. We got through them, and we're here.
And you're here.
We're here.
Jimmy, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Hi, Pam.
Just to